Hello to Facebook. This is only my second or third live, so this is kind of new to me. So bear with me just a moment here. Anyways, hello YouTube and hello Facebook again. Again, this is Sweeping Up Sweepstakes podcast and YouTube channel live edition. We're here to do an unboxing for a package that I just received recently. Actually, I received it the day after I left for my vacation. So how convenient was that? On the previous live, I did open up a box that I got from Tums. Um, so if you haven't checked that out, feel free to check that out. I got quite a few different goodies in that box, but we're going to be opening up another box that I got. But as I was staying on Facebook and YouTube didn't hear it yet, I did just get back from a trip from Iowa. I did referee over there. Some of you know that I do referee for pro wrestling on the weekends, though I'm semi-retired. But I just got back from Iowa yesterday, and I was up there for the Hall of Fame weekend. I was up there, so I got to meet a lot of the my former wrestlers that are up there in Iowa, as well as some legendary wrestlers and referees up there. It was a good time. It was a good time. It was gone from Wednesday last week to yesterday. So I just got back in yesterday late, and my flight came in late. So due to some storms that were happening, but I did make it in before midnight, so that was good. Yeah, so we're here to do an unboxing. Also, if you have any questions or answers regarding sweepstakes, contests, or giveaways, feel free to put them down in the comments on this Facebook page. You can message me directly or you can leave a comment. You can also leave a comment on YouTube, and I will try to put your comments up on the screen, at least on YouTube if you're on there. Or I'll shout them out if I see them on Facebook as well. So, any questions you have regarding sweepstakes, contests, giveaways, I do have not a weekly podcast, but I did start a podcast and YouTube channel. And on each episode, I do talk about a tip or trick to help you increase your chances of winning sweepstakes, contests, and giveaways. I also talk about prizes that I've won in the past, as well as some sweepstakes that you may want to enter before they end. Oh, hello, Nick. Nick says, how many contests do you enter a week? Well, this week, not very much, since my week is kind of slow due to my vacation. But on a normal week, depending on my schedule, I probably find time for maybe an hour to 2 hours a day, maybe, to enter sweepstakes. Now, I do a lot of them are through emails I get. Actually, I get a lot of emails of sweepstakes, so I will enter them. But I also have my instant wins that I will do daily. A lot of them are daily sweepstakes that you can enter daily. I would probably say maybe 100 sweepstakes maybe a day that I enter. Some of them are getting the same ones, but you can get daily entries. Let's see. Nick also says Iowa versus Florida, which has better odds. Well, depends. I mean, if you're talking about a local sweepstakes, Florida is actually voided of a lot of sweepstakes because of we have stricter laws in regards to sweepstakes here in the state of Florida. So actually, Florida and New York are actually New York is the other one, and we can't enter as many sweepstakes. So actually, for you being in Iowa, and in Iowa, you have a better chance of winning other sweepstakes that I can't enter for people that live in Florida or for New York. So odds, I mean, if we both can enter the same, then the odds are pretty similar. It just depends on how many times you enter. If it's a daily entry, if it's a one-time entry, it's you have one shot against everybody else that has one shot. So that's basically just what odds are. It just depends on what you're entering and what the limitations are. Because there are some sweepstakes that actually ban other states as well. There are some sweepstakes that are just local, like just for your state or just for your region too. So as I could refer to Contest Queen, if you haven't heard of her, check her out, contestqueen.com. She's also on Facebook as well. So I can speak today. She talks about concentric circles. So your best odds of winning are locally. or you can enter local sweepstakes. Like if you go into a gas station or a grocery store, you might see a fill in the blank thing where you fill out a form, drop it in. Those are your best chances of winning, as well as local radio contests or like maybe grand openings for stores. Those are your best chances of winning because there's less people that are going to enter those locally in your area. Then from local, it's regionally or like city, regionally, and then state, and then as you get larger and larger, then you go national. Then you have more people competing, and of course, the ultimate is worldwide, where you're going against millions, if not maybe a billion people, depending on how many people enter each sweepstakes. So again, if you stay with the smaller sweepstakes, you're going to learn. You're going to have better chances of winning. Um, I'll keep referring to any questions and answers that you have in the comments, but I know what a lot of you are here for. It is for an unboxing. So I've been pretty lucky as of late. I've won a few prizes. Hello, Nicole from Vancouver, Canada. But anyways, I've won quite a few prizes lately. I didn't receive any other packages besides this one that I got that I knew was coming. And again, it came the day after I left for my trip to Iowa. But my neighbor who was watching my cat did come over and get the box for me and put it inside so no one will take it. So anyways, so this is the box that I got. I didn't get any other packages in the mail or any prizes that I know of. Oh, I'll take that back. I did win another prize. For those of you that use iWin, iWincontest.com, which is done by Tom, I did win a $20 Amazon gift card, which I haven't posted about that yet, but did win a $20 Amazon gift card from him. During the Sweepstakes convention that was the other week, he put out a challenge for you to put the hashtag of how I win. And he had on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram and on TikTok. Well, I was selected as one of the TikTok winners. Yep. So thank you, Nicole. So I was a $20 Amazon gift card. So thank you, Tom, from iWinContest.com. I strongly suggest, for those of you that are in the United States, to sign up for iWinContest.com. You can also, for Canada as well, he does provide sweepstakes that are open to Canada as well. But yeah, what he does over at iWinContest.com is he puts out a whole bunch of sweepstakes, but he goes through those sweepstakes and he only puts out the ones that have better odds of you for winning. There are less people that are entering, or maybe they're a skill contest. Hello, Sandy. And yep, Nicole, I love Tom's videos and info. Yeah, he provides a lot of information. Love his live videos that he has. Usually has them on Monday nights or whenever. He does unboxings as well. So I'm usually in the chat room talking underneath Speaking of Sweepstakes or underneath my other name. But yeah, so it's a good time. But I would strongly suggest for you to sign up. It is a membership that you sign up for, but you'll get your money worth of that. Because why? Because I won this prize because I followed iWinContest.com and I found out about the sweepstakes. Because I'm not one of the ones that will go out there and search through Google and find out sweepstakes. Like I'm a little lazy, so I'm going to go out to the sweepstakes aggregates or directories that are out there, such as iWinContest.com, and there's also a variety of other ones: Sweetie Sweeps, Sweepstakes Advantage, WinPrizesOnline.com. There's a variety of different ones out there you can use. But I found that Tom puts out the good ones out there, better chances of winning. Your odds are better, and he provides a lot of like text entry, sweepstakes, giveaways, as well as skill contests. Well, this one I believe was a prize I won. So let's open this without cutting myself. And you probably tell by the name, probably not on Facebook if it's reverse, but if you're watching on YouTube, you can see what this prize could be. And I did post about that I've won this prize. I was just waiting for it to come in the mail. And it did. So, not as beautifully packaged as my Tums package that I had, but let's see what's inside. So what I did was I won 4 Seinfeld Funko Pops in the Seinfeld Funko Sweepstakes giveaway. And I believe I was one of 5 potential grand prize winners of this, and you can only enter, I believe, once. I'm looking at the rules right now, and I believe it was just a one-time entry. 1 second here. Yep, 1 entry per person per email address. So I don't know what the odds were of me winning one of these prizes. There are 5 of them to give away, but I was one of them. So, anyway, so let's first pull out one of these. So we have a Jerry Seinfeld Pop for my YouTube friends, which you can see that. I'm sorry, on Facebook, I haven't figured out how to do the reverse camera, so all the texting is backwards to you. So I do apologize for that. But there's Jerry, and it talks about the different characters running on the back. And I've got 4 of those characters. The only ones I do not have is Newman, Yev Kassem, and then there's another Jerry and another Elaine. That's Jerry. Oh, and then we have the original Elaine. I thought it might be the sombrero Elaine, according to the picture that I saw. But is that Elaine? Same information on the back. And next one we have is George. So, George is like me. He's missing a little hair on the top here. That's why I wear a hat. Super Dope Sweepstakes hat, which is not available merchandise. But anyways, and the last one is Kramer. I think out of all of the characters on Seinfeld, I think Kramer is my favorite actor, or the favorite character on the screen on that episode or on the TV series. Yeah. Anyways, so that's what I won. I won those 4 Funko Pop figures. Let me look at the approximate retail value of those. I believe they were $51. Oh, sorry, they're $44. I think of the Tums one. $44 for all 4 of them all together. Yeah. Sandy says cool price. Thank you. Nicole says yay. Excellent. Yep. Yeah. So those were my prizes that I won. So, and I'm a big Seinfeld fan. I'm gonna hold all these up here to see how talented I am. All right, I got them all 4. Anyways, but I was a pretty good Seinfeld fan growing up. I've probably seen just about every single episode. Were you, any of you, a big Seinfeld fan? If you were, feel free to leave a comments of what your favorite episode was or who your favorite character is. Again, mine is Kramer for character. I also like Newman as well. But then also, and then what is your favorite episode? My favorite episode probably would be, I did like the Soup Nazi one. Just about anyone is fine. It says to get the text right on your phone, click settings, horizontal flip. Well, you would think that, but it does not provide that to me on this phone. I don't know, maybe it's because this is nope, that doesn't do it. Yeah, I have no other settings that let me change that. So I apologize for that on Facebook. Yeah, so Soup Nazi episode is one of my favorites. The other favorite is the parking garage. They're at the mall, and it's filmed all in a parking garage. I think it was maybe one of the first ones. I can't remember. Yes, Festivus for the rest of us. Yes, there's a lot of good episodes out there. So yeah, so I was happy to actually won this prize because I love Seinfeld. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to be doing with these Funko Pop figures. I don't really have anywhere to display these. Um, I don't have a shelf or anything, and I don't collect these as well. Michelle Hill says, "Congratulations! I won a few different ones on Twitter. I have a mini collection from winning sweepstakes. Oh, that's nice. That's good. Yep. I've, I think I have maybe one other Funko. I can't remember what it was. But yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the Funko Pops. Maybe the black eyes are a little creepy, but I guess you get used to them. But they do have a variety of them out there. Um, just for just about any TV episode, movie that you can think of, they have a Funko Pop or something. So, or even for musical artists and stuff like that. Nicole says I would love the Jaws Funko. Yeah, Jaws would be kind of cool. Um, yeah, so that was a pretty cool win. Um, yeah, I don't know what I'm going to be doing with those, but I'll figure out something for those. Any other comments, questions on sweepstakes, contest, giveaways? I've been out of the loop for a little bit, so I had to come back. I had to go through all my emails I had, and I've been using the same email address for since I was 18, so that's been about 22 years. And so, for those of you that enter sweepstakes, you do get a lot of junk email. And boy, did I have a lot of junk email when I came back. And I tried to go through some of them while I was on vacation, but I was too busy doing other things or too tired, and I didn't get a chance to do a whole lot while I was out. Um, but yeah, so I had a lot of junk email. But um, I did mention on my last live when I opened up the Tums box, which I still have here, Tums Auto Burn box, which that was a cool win. But I also did bring up about the hair dryer that I'm going to give away eventually. I haven't started it yet, but keep an eye out on the Sweeping Up Sweepstakes Facebook page, as well as maybe an upcoming episode of Sweeping Up Sweepstakes, which I don't have one coming out this week. Maybe next week I'll do one, as I'm still kind of recuperating from my vacation. But I do plan on giving this away in a contest. So um, more details on that later. See what else is going on. So I won the $20 gift card from iWin. I won the Funko thing. I haven't really entered a whole lot yet recently because of vacation. Um, Anybody else have won any prizes lately? Any cool prizes like my Seinfeld Funko Pops? Anything cool like that? Feel free to give a comments out there. Um, Not seeing any other questions. Oh, Michelle Hill says, "Are you going to the 2021 convention?" Well, 2021, I think that's over. I think you're thinking of the 2022 convention, which is in New Hampshire. And yes, I do plan on going to that. I did register for the 2022 convention. Yep. Uh, and this will be my first convention. Um, I had thought about doing the one here in 2021 for Arizona, but with my trip to Iowa, I didn't have enough time for that. Yeah, so I will be going to that. That'll be my first convention, so a little nervous. I think I'm just going to go by myself. I don't know if I'm going to go as a vendor for Sweeping Up Sweepstakes. Um, Maybe I'll change my mind on that. Um, Maybe I could sell some shirts or stuff like that. I haven't figured that out yet. But yes, I do plan on going. I did register for that. It's a little early to book flights or hotel yet, or I might rent a car too. I'm not sure. Um, yeah, I do plan on going there. So, Michelle, are you going to go to that? Let me know. Nicole says, I received a Name It and Claim It book from Contest Queen today. Awesome. I was trying to win that book, but I'm glad you won it. Hopefully, she'll have more giveaways for that book, and I will get my hands on one because I've got her other books, but I have not gotten that book yet. So I'd like to have that. I'd also like to try to win that Laws of Attraction book by Michael as well. Uh, yeah. So again, that's on Contest Queen. So contestqueen.com, also on her Facebook page and YouTube. She does giveaways for books. She has a couple of books that she has put out that she does giveaway for, and also there's a Laws of Attraction book that her friend Michael did as well. And she does giveaways because she's the contest queen. Hill says my first convention was last year's virtual convention. Okay, next year is my very first in-person convention. I'm 45 minutes away. Oh, well, of course you've got to go, Michelle. That's 45 minutes away. I'm here in Florida, so it's going to be a little bit farther than 45 minutes away for me for flying. But yeah, definitely, I would go too if I was that close. But yeah, this will be my first in-person convention as well too. Yeah, I haven't heard a whole lot about last year's virtual convention. I wonder if that was pretty good or not. Different, I would assume for people that have gone to other conventions. But yeah, at least everybody was able to attend that one. And this one that's coming up next year is actually a hybrid convention. They're going to have a virtual convention as well as an in-person convention. So that'd be kind of cool. People that can't make it or for whatever reason but still want to attend to it at home, and then they are the ones that actually want to go there in person and talk to fellow supers there as well. So, but I do plan on going there, and I'm going there physically. So again, yep, just going to wait on booking on flights and hotel and stuff like that. So, alrighty. Not seeing a whole lot of activity on YouTube in regards to comments. Not seeing anything else really on Facebook. Last minute questions, comments, anything about sweepstakes contest giveaways. For some of you that are newer, I've been around doing sweepstakes since I was 18, so again, about 22 years. I've won numerous trips. I've won a couple gaming laptops. I've won a diamond necklace. I've won mini fridges. I've won potatoes. I've won all kinds of things. I've won Funko Pops. I've won Tums. The only thing that I have not won is a car. So if you have any questions about winning the car, I can't help you because I don't know. I'm trying to win myself, can't win the car. But yeah, that's pretty much going to wrap it up here. We've got about 25 minutes. So thank you all for watching. I'll probably put out a podcast episode maybe next week, depending on my time. Oh, Michelle says I've made a private Facebook album for all my wins. Awesome. So, speaking of wins, I did keep a list of wins. Now, I did something dumb. Back in the day, there was OLS, online-sweepstakes.com. Well, on online-sweepstakes.com, there was a forum. And on that forum, under your profile thing, you could put like a list of your wins. You could post all your wins. So what did I do? I put all my wins out there. Well, guess what happened? OLS closed. And what happened? I lost access to those forums. And because I lost access to those forums, I lost all my wins that I kept track because I was dummy and did not keep them tracked on a separate, like a Microsoft Word or Excel or something like that. And devastation. Now I do win. I do, of course, remember the big wins that I won, but all the other smaller wins that I had won in the past, I can't remember what they were. Now I was able to go back a little bit into the forums, and I could get some of my wins. And so what I've done is actually I've used the contest queens. She has like a list that keeps track of your sweepstakes wins. And also I have my own separate one as well. and I just keep track of all the sweepstakes wins. So I've gone out there and I've re-put the ones that I knew of and ones that I could find, and I put those back out there on that list. So at least I'm now keeping track of the ones that I've won. Yeah, so I started just to keep an offline version of that, so you have that in case if there's an online version and it crashes and you don't lose it forever, what's happened to me. As long as it's just that. But yeah, it's pretty cool to go back and look to see at what sweepstakes you've won in the past and how much you've won, and if it really was worth the investment after we're paying for these sweepstakes newsletters. And I find that, and I just signed up for this iWin contest.com recently, and I've already paid for my subscription for that, so it's well worth it to do that. Let's see. Nicole said, I haven't won a car yet either. Well, you, me, Nicole, we're going to try to win a car. We need to manifest a car. Michelle also says, I write them in a notebook. It also keeps me motivated. Yes, keeps you motivated. Yeah, you may just get small wins from here to there, but yeah, it'll keep you going. And then until that big win comes. And then that's definitely what motivates me. Michelle says, I love iWin. I've been a member for 3 years. Awesome. I just signed up for iWin back in April because I just started the Sweepstakes Super Dope Sweepstakes YouTube channel and podcast. This back in February, I think, is when I started. And then I just got more involved in knowing the other people that are involved in sweepstakes. And then I found out about Tom from iWin from the contest queen. So, yeah, that's pretty awesome. So, yep, I do love iWin. I also have looked into doing Sweepstakes Advantage and Sweetie Sweeps, and for free ones, there's a win prize at online.com, but I do find I win the most for my taste. Maybe your tastes are different. Maybe you like one of the other newsletters that are out there or other sweepstakes aggregates out there. Feel free to try them all just to see which ones work for you and which ones work the best. Michelle says, I want a week rental of a Duncan RV because of iWin. Wow, that's awesome. I think I remember that sweepstakes a while back. But yeah, that's pretty cool. I'd love to drive around the RV for a week. Back in Iowa, there used to be like a sports show that you could go to. Back in the it was in a dome. It was in the wintertime. And so you go in there, they had all these RVs set up. And you could go, like as a little kid, you could go in and out and check out these awesome little RVs. And I just love doing that. Now, because I'm not a fan of camping. I do not want to be in a tent, or maybe a cabin would be okay, but like a tent, I can't do that. But definitely an RV, I could camp in that, and then you could drive it around to the next RV site, or so yeah, that'd be kind of cool. It'd be cool to win an RV as well too. They are very expensive, and your chances of probably winning a car are better than winning an RV. But yeah, those are out there too. So that'd be cool. So that's a good win there, Michelle. All right, 6:30. Been on here for 30 minutes. Gonna wrap it up here. Thank you all very much for watching. Again, I'll try to put out another podcast, YouTube episode, maybe the next week. Keep an eye out for that hair dryer that I might be giving away here soon. Otherwise, feel free to leave any questions, comments, concerns. You can check out our website, www.soupingupsweepstakes.com. You can also email us at info@soupingupsweepstakes.com or soupingupsweepstakes@gmail.com. Michelle says, thanks. Have a good night. Yes, good night, everybody. Thank you for watching this live. And if I win some more prizes and they come in the mail, I'll feel free to unbox them and show you what I won. So, good luck, everyone. Yes, Nicole says, good luck, everyone. Yes, good luck, everyone. I hope you win big. I hope you win lots of cars and trips. Trips are coming back, so hopefully we'll win some more trips. I don't have any more time off to take for trips, so hopefully I can take those trips next year when I have some more time, because I got some cruises coming up. And actually, I'm going to Boston in 2 weeks for less than 2 weeks for a small weekend vacation thing. So I'll probably slow down my sweepstakes a little bit. Yeah, it's definitely going to Boston here in a couple weeks. And then I'm going to a secret location in September. I can't talk about it right now, but that's coming up. And then my first cruise starts at the end of October. I can't wait. I have 4 cruises booked. And no, I did not win any of these trips. These are all paid for by myself. But yeah, I can't wait to go on some more vacations. You know, I just got back from one and I'm kind of tired. But anyways, have a good night, everyone. We'll see you all down the road, and good luck to everyone.